Hello and welcome back to What's Inside. Today we're looking at the Batman versus the Joker from the two-player starting deck from DC's Versus trading card game. Now Versus started out with Marvel, as I recall, doing a Spider-Man versus Doc Ock, and they branched out into DC. These are made by Upper Deck Entertainment. This is a two-player starter, so you should have everything you need to play as Batman and as the Joker in a fairly balanced deck. The Versus system was very interesting because the DC and Marvel were compatible, so you could play Batman versus Spider-Man, that sort of thing. And it was fairly evenly matched for the most part. Sometimes some of the expansions seemed to be a little more powerful than others, but it was overall a fairly balanced game. From my understanding, I haven't played it in ages, and I didn't play it very long. But I knew guys that were diehards on this, and they loved playing, especially the Marvel characters. But the DC starter deck here is supposed to be pretty good, so let's look inside here. According to the box, there's 80 game cards, a rule book, and a game mat. So let's see what we got here. Let's see, doesn't have a date on the box. 2004, so this was from 2004. Alright. There's our rule book. Its color. Paper quality is pretty thin, and it's got that, you're going to smudge this up with your fingers, kind of tinge to it. And the quick start rules are on the fold out. So one side is quick start rules, and the other side is your playmat. It's got some nice art on it overall, but I don't like these paper playmats. I think they're garbage and they break real easily. So thankfully they put the quick start rules on here and not the regular rules. So they were nice enough to give us a book, even though the paper quality is kind of garbage. So let's put that aside. Let's get into Batman first, because it's Batman. And the cellophane is horrible. Wow. Again, you need a little kid to open these because adults, it's been adult proofed. Alright, there's the back of the cards. Standard versus back card, I guess. I don't know. Alright, we got a foil Batman, which is pretty cool. I love me foils. And then we've got a regular Batman. Another one. Another one. We got Tim Drake Robin. Another Tim Drake Robin. Another Tim Drake Robin. Oh, shocker, another one. Then a spoiler. Another spoiler. Spoiler. Huntress. Huntress. Black Canary. Black Canary. Dick Grayson's Nightwing. Another Dick Grayson. Dick Grayson. Catwoman. Catwoman. Cassandra Cain Batgirl. ×2. Tag Team ×2, Fast Getaway ×2, Break You ×2, Airborne Assault ×2, Wayne Manor Location ×2, a Utility Belt Equipment ×2, Dynamic Duo ×2, Clock Tower ×2, Bat Signal ×2. Not a lot of diversity here, but it is a 2-player starter set, so I kind of don't expect there to be. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that strikes me as being like overwhelmingly powerful. Just kind of the usual stuff you'd expect in a starter. This looks like a pretty decent deck for what you'll probably be doing with it. Black Canary's a weird addition because she's not really part of the Batman family per se. So I'm a little curious as to why she's included. Let's see what's in the Joker deck. If I can get it open. Alright, of course we have a foil Joker, because we had a foil Batman. We've got Two-Face, ×3, 4 Two-Face. We've got the Penguin, with some kind of terrible art, ×2. And we've got another Joker, 2 of those. We've got Mr. Freeze, ×3. We've got Man-Bat ×2. We've got Killer Croc, 3 of that. We've got Harley Quinn, 3 of her. We got Shiraxis. I'm probably pronouncing that one wrong. ×2. So we got quite a few minions there. That's probably why Black Canary was thrown in there to offset that. Twin Firearms ×2, a couple of tag teams, Fast Getaway ×2 with Harley Quinn art, Break You ×2, Airborne Assault ×2, Prison Break ×2, No Man's Land ×2, Kidnapping, 2 of those, and Arkham Asylum, 2 of those. So, seems to be that there's a lot of crossover in the cards, so not too surprising. You'll know some of what your opponent has. The decks look like they're probably fairly well balanced, but yeah, that's what you get inside the versus Joker or Batman versus Joker 2-pack. The versus trading card system, like I said, was pretty popular for a long time. And these are from about 2004 or so. So you should be able to find these still fairly cheaply. I picked these up for I think $3.79 on clearance somewhere. So might be worth looking into. If you're looking for a game you could just open out of the box and sit down and play without a massive time commitment learning the rules. The quick start rules look pretty straightforward. So it's a fairly simple game. And it might be worth checking out as an alternative to whatever you're playing now. So that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching What's Inside, and we'll catch you next time.